go ahead and switch over to Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't say plus. We're not doing new game. Final Fantasy XIV. And then I also need to change my title. Now Nazimil. Now FF14. There we go. New game after SummerSlam? No. You can't make me. Done. Asa plays all of Harvest Moon Animal Parade for Nintendo Wii right now in one sitting. Oh god. I could never. I do think it would be pretty neat to, since I'm pretty sure all of the mainline Tales games except for Rise has a multiplayer. Or I think it's couch co-op specifically. I do think it would be pretty fun to do a Tales game co-op with someone. I'm already ready to continue with the Bahamut storyline, alright, or whatever else. What, I need to switch my game captures over. That, and where's the gamer audio one? There it is. I'd say let's probably start with like Odin or the Tom Berry dungeon first, and then we can do more Bahamut stuff. Yes, okay. I'll be gonna go make some lunch, get some good food in you, Toffee. Also, my title and category is updated, right? Also, I don't need my controller for this, give me a second. Yes, okay. We're good. Get me in the queue. Or get me in the server first, then get me in the queue. How much of the Bahamut quest have we done? Like a third, I think, from what you described, if I'm understanding them correctly. 1/3, okay. Get ready for the hammy whammies. Okay. We're hammy. Needle Cootie crossover time. I think that'd be pretty neat, honestly. I do think I remember saying something about there being, I think it's an MMO based off Needle Cootie. I'm still where I was. What the last part of Revenant's Toll? I guess I can do some of this Shiva stuff. While we're at it, head over to Revenant's Toll. Pretty sure that's a thing I've heard about. I think it's called like Crossworlds or something. Ni no Kuni Crossworlds. An MMO. Oh, there we go. Get me in the party. And then we can fight, Odin or do the Tomberry stuff in the meantime. Please make sure we're unsynced when we're going into those. Or not unsynced. The opposite. Synced. Tis good to see you to return to the toll. I've heard you're in the frozen ways of Korthos. I was 4 attempts to send us a second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord Harshaphant for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract the ever greater number of those who will do us harm in the name of greater power. All of us, Alphanot's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. Okay. What is that? Lomkoif. None of these are for me, so... I'll just do some main story quests while we're at it. Okay, let's circle it. Even Star Hat. It's not any better than the elegant stuff that I have right now. However, it looks funny, so I kind of want it. While you're away in Korthos, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed. Although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones to see if your frantic receptionist could do with a hand? Average wait time 6 minutes. Can I go into the Rising Stones and we'll keep me in the queue? Yes, okay. Because I am pretty sure stuff like the Rising Stones and the Waking Stands are like separate instances entirely. Alright. These parchments need to be sorted in these documents. Why are they even here? Well, I'm sorely tempted to file the law in my wastepaper basket. Ah, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphanot if you don't want to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Science will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. We all look pretty cool in our own separate gear, except for Ryaja, who's just sort of ominously hooded. All I will say, what? I do hope they get like alternate outfits at some point. I guess I did see that one Tataru outfit for the takoyaki thing at the Osaka cafe. Some characters get new outfits in later expansions, some more than once. I see, that's fun. Do they have a Final Fantasy gacha game? Question. Right, this is a lawful. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself is an investment in the future. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. Take this. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there'll be wealth of plenty in selling replica costumes to adoring masses. Actually, I do have like a way to actually hook up my Samsung tablet for game capture. Actually, there's a lot of these guys around. Holy shit! So theoretically, I could do like I could play like Project Sekai, or what's it? Stuff like Pokemon Masters, or stuff like that on stream if people really wanted me to. Like, maybe we could put some games like that when we do the poll in, like, August, I think. Square has made multiple Final Fantasy gachas and then they kill them after a few years to make a new one. Why? Why? Okay. Alright. The Scarlet Garb marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom, and a hardy defender of Limsa Lominsa. Yet in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm. I thought this new company would be a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. There you go. Square is greedy, man. Oh, now that is a striking shade of blue. Put it alongside my Maelstrom uniform. My wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. Okay. No, maybe that practice will change now they got a new CEO a year or two ago. The old guy was also big on pushing NFTs before getting forced out. Thank goodness he got eaten. I don't believe we met. I'm Ilberd, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to Calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. There you go. The uniforms are a shrewd decision. There's no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. Okay. Where are they? Beat Bonitas. Oh. Gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. Tales of your primal battles are what inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. Take it. 'Tis an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. How much main story quests can I get before we actually queue up? Let's see. Little Amigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll, and this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn I never worn on quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Alright. Oh. Hello there, lad. Looking for me, was he? I was just giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh ho, proper uniforms and all. This thing will cut off the blood to me head. Oh, not to worry though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. No, 2 more? Okay. Isildur has at last retired from the adventurer's life. I shall miss his wisdom and impressible spirit. I'm excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Okay. That is a very cute mount. Does it have legs, or is it just cat mochi, I guess? What are y'all looking at? It has legs? I guess it's just loafing. Loafing around. I thought it'd be best to mimic my fellows here, but I mean, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. How are new uniforms? I'm reminded of my induction to the Wood Whalers. It's called the Fatter Cat Mount. $24 in the online store. Oh man. I don't want to pay money. Also, did the average wait time go up? It went up from like 6 minutes to 9 minutes. I am worried that we're gonna get it like while I'm in the middle of a cutscene, and it's gonna break my concentration. Know how GPS will recalculate your routes? Alright. We need a healer or something. Where's Bear when you need him? Whoa! Oh, whoa! Did I heard that? What? Watervay Didi Don Jr. the Third. Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. What a name, I will hydrate. Let me switch out my- oh! Wanderer's Palace, okay. We're good. Drink more water. This one, the tomberries are supposed to be good, right? So I'm not gonna get chased down by a big scary tomberry down a hallway again, right? Right? Xantok, is that you? Oh. Also, why does your Tomberry have the frickin' smartphone? The idea of the Tomberries having smartphones is very funny, actually. Welcome. I need to catch up. Okay. Right, there we go. Kill. Alright. Pause of this dungeon is probably gonna be different than. That makes me a little bit concerned. Okay. God, this tank. Zoom in a little bit, hold on. Probably want to kill these guys for a reason, huh? Ow. Alright, we're good. Oh, what the hell is that? Secret Standard? Should I kill that? Hold on, I need to catch up. Hold on. Are you guys avoiding hitting this thing for a reason? Is this important? I don't know what this is. Standards just give enemies a buff if they're in a circle. I see, okay. Good to know. So we take the enemies out of the circle to avoid it, I see. Wait, they're too far. Hold on, catch you up, catch you up. Back with chicken ramen? Hell yeah. We love chicken ramen. Actually got a pack of the spicy pork bone ramen. So good. So yummy. Can't see anything. We're good. These are really narrow hallways. So it's kind of hard to position my camera optimally. Oh, we have limit break, but we're gonna save that. Right. There we go. Oh, what are these? What are these thingies? These need to be. Some give buffs, some give nerfs, okay. I will avoid them. I don't know which does what. Me either? Okay. Good to know. Oh boy. We're good. Read the impressive Tom berries. Okay, we'll save them in a second. Also, let me do this real quick. Ow. I'm liking a little bit, it looks like. Yellow rubber banding a little bit for me. I need to catch up. Be free! Precious baby. Precious baby with a knife. We're good? Oh, what the heck? Okay, big frog. Hold on, I need to catch up. We're good. Is this the boss? Yeah, it is. Two heads. Okay. Alright, let's get in there. Smash the brother into ball. Yes. Okay. I hope Tom Berry's coming with us. That'd be great. Raises a silver. Oh, that's a. Okay. Probably want to get rid of that. I guess since he's currently not in the circle, though, it's fine. Hold on. Ow. Mate. Shit. Did I get silence or something? I guess I did. We're fine. We're good. This is fine. You saved your brethren. Is that what you wanted me to react to? Terrifying. I'm free of the Rancor. That will teach you. I'm glad they're on our side this time, at least. Oh, wait, let me figure out my loot real quick. Alright. Terrifying. Has anyone made like a fan horror game of the Tomberries yet? I feel like they should. Alright. We did that, so I think that was a good time. Where's found? Oh, I think we can do like the Bahamut stuff first. Or like the next, like third of the Bahamut stuff even. I don't know how long it will take, but just so we don't have to wait too long for queues. Party leader application has been denied. You've not. Oh, I had to go back to Orion's. Yeah, okay. Waking stands, I think. Captain thinks you're talking about the Bahamas, yeah. If only fighting the Bahamas would be like a vacation. I'll drink more water. Gotta do the Bahami sandwich. Is there a way for me to get a Tomberry companion? Each episode would be nice. I know there's a way to get swimsuits, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. Each episode would be fun. I should have made a proper beach Azal, but I think it would take a little bit too long. Alright, we're good. For the minion, I believe it's a random job for one of the Wondrous Palaces. Okay. Which one is it? Alice's Pledge, I assume. Yeah. Angel would speak with you regarding your experience inside the Binding Coil. Full glad I am for thy safe return. Lady Alicea hath apprised me of thy many experiences. As thou wilt doubtless be aware, Master Louisoix was my lady's grandsire. Gravely concerned was I for her safety, but 'twould seem I need not have been so. With all my heart I do thank thee for watching over her. My come, thou must speak with Mistress Alicea upon what transpired within the Binding Coil. May it serve to bring us closer to the truth of the calamity. We can give you sunglasses and an inner tube, of course. Shall we begin then? Oriantia, I understand you have a report of your own to share with us. Aye, my lady. Even as thou didst emerge from the depths, an etheric disturbance betokening primal activity was observed. In Mordona it was marked first. By comparison of time and magnitude, we have since deduced its origin, the Cartanu Flats. Strange. There has been no reports of primal activity in that region. It could only have been Bahamut. That would certainly explain how we came to be in northern Thanalan. Somehow the cavern took us all the way from Vilbrand to the heart of Aldenon. Wind-up Tomberry is actually gotten as a random drop from treasure maps. That'd be a bit rough to do. And also just be bought off the microboard, but free trails don't have access to that. Alright. It seems so, my lady. It's all but certain then. After Bahamut had disappeared 5 years ago, he hid himself deep beneath Cartanea, as since lay dormant, regenerating. Aye, my lady. Taken together with thine own accounts of Bahamut's continued presence, the land's slowness to heal and the sort of the etheric currents do point to one conclusion. Bahamut stirreth. If left unchecked, the primal shall drink of Erzia's life force, still he doth waken to rain ruin upon the land. Rest assured, I do not mean to give up. Bahamut may still live, but so too does my grandfather. For the past 5 years, he has been keeping vigil over his nemesis, making certain that the primal does not escape. Master Louis saw, thus yet live. I durst not hope, and thou art certain 'twas no mere manifestation of thine all too sorely felt grief. I know how desperate this may sound, Orianja, but I saw him with my own 2 eyes, as did Ozza. But he vanished deeper into the labyrinth before we had a chance to speak. 2 more like fragments of the element pierced the earth when the lesser moon fell. One we have seen. If we can find the other 2, I am certain that we will find grandfather as well. If thou so believest, my lady, then I too shall have fate. If it please you, I shall notify the Geran companies of this development. All Erzea must stand united if we are to avert a repeat of the calamity. It will not be necessary, Oranja. Being the great inconsolator he is, often I will seek to unite Erzea of his own accord. If rumors are true, that endeavor is already well underway. So let us leave the diplomacy to the diplomat while we continue our investigation of Bahamut. I swear to you, no matter what it takes, we will find my grandfather and uncover the whole truth of the calamity. You have heard me swear to do these things, but without your strength I cannot hope to make good on my world. Well, technically it's Xantok's strength, so... The danger to yours who has not passed. For the sake of all who abide here, I pray that you will ever be our sword in the darkness. Alright. I one day hope to play Final Fantasy XIV like it's Animal Crossing. I'll send lots of letters and give friends dishes as gifts. Key. Okay, wait, what do I need to do now? Do I need to go somewhere? There is a mail system where you can send letters and gifts, and can you also send dishes? After beating Endwalker, you unlock an island sanctuary. You can cook food items and send them to people through the mail, I suppose. One day, you might be able to send me my cooked lemon. What do I need to do now? Did she go somewhere? And it's not marked on the map. Only 5 quests display on the map at the time. But I don't see the quest that I just got. Like, in grandfather's name? Where? This one? This is definitely not it. the name of the quest, but I got it from... When I got it from Ryaja, it was called like Ali Say Something. But now it's not here. Where is? Also, hold on, my mouse is jumping around. Ryaja, where am I meant to go? Is it another turn in the coil? Probably. Yeah. A crystal choke abyss lieth beneath the Cartanu Flats, the unholy cradle of an elder primal. And thus thy hand were truce and great and terrible wrested from those once celestial depths. Yet, as is oft the case, an answer doth breathe a profusion of questions, and the unknown doth beckon with irresistible allure. Ne'er have the mysteries of the Red Moon lain so neatly within our grasp. Lady LSA has sent word of her coming. 'Tis time once more to brave the precipice and leap, unflinching, into the jagged wound that doth gape beneath the land. Mine apologies. I trust I have not kept you waiting over long. She's so tiny. I'm both delighted and reassured to have you at my side once more. I will not waste your time with trivialities. Let's proceed directly to the discussion at which of that which we've learned, and that which we hope to learn anon. Initially, it was evidence of a new primal that led us to delve into the cavern beneath Castrum Occidens, and to explore the subterranean scars left after the fall of Delamond. As you will recall, what we found was a vast, largely intact fragment of the fallen satellite, and within the depths of that structure we discovered not the new primal we had expected, but the broken form of Bahamut himself. Yet even this great revelation would soon be overshadowed by the appearance of my own dear grandfather. I have since shared our sundry findings with Rambros, preeminent scholar of the Sons of Saint Koinak, and he in turn kindly furnished me with his theory concerning the other primal's alien prison. It would seem that Delamon was constructed to gather into itself the rays of the sun, and thence channel this radiant bounty into the crystal tower. The ancients saw great potential in Bahamut's capacity to manipulate energies of otherwise unmanageable magnitude. It was for this reason that they did bind him within the Red Moon to serve as its living core. Do you remember the sight of that greeted us at the culmination of our journey? The colossal devices that surrounded it and seemed to cradle the incomplete form of the Elder Primal. From the information provided to us by the Sons of St. Koinak, we have learned that these contraptions were termed internment hulks, and that each bore the designation Ragnarok class. The purpose of these hulks is believed to be twofold. First, they are meant to act as binding coils, rendering Bahamut incapable of escape. And second, they are meant to feed him. Perversely, the selfsame energy which prevents him from moving also serves to sustain his corporeal manifestation. Bahamut is permitted to neither die nor truly live. He's merely allowed to be. For century upon century was the elder primal thus imprisoned, bound about in fetters so subtle in their workings, yet so adamant that though his cell be destroyed, Bahamut lieth yet at the mercy of his long-departed captors. It is long since held that the primals were required the prayers of the faithful followers to exist, yet none alive worship Bahamut. Could it be then that the elegants found a way to simulate prayer itself? Seems the only logical explanation. I'd postulate therefore that the regenerated mechanisms in question do also supply something akin to the power of prayer. Consequently, if all the intermittent husk were to be rendered inactive, Bahamut should dissolve into the ether. Upon evidence of thy previous foray, we determined that the Elder Primal is sustained by 3 such binding coils. Thus did we commence to scour the realm, found in the 12's Wood as of yet unexplored fragment of the Lesser Moon bearing a most familiar etheric signature. And after conducting a preliminary investigation, You have discovered a point from which this north-shell fragment and a second of the intermittent husk can be entered. As there is a sword in darkness, I would have you once more lead the charge. I will, of course, be there at your side. Once you have made your preparations, head to Fulgore Float and make yourself known to my assistant, Serpent Lieutenant Ananel. The fallen fragment is not far from the settlement, and our position provides a convenient rendezvous point. I will break these elegant fetters, for they bind my grandfather as surely as they bind Bahamut. Alright. Onward then. And then It'd be hard for me to sing the disappearance of Hatsune Miku when I can barely do alliteration and stuff in English. It's gonna take a few takes, definitely. Boku no Mane soshite kizu. I don't remember the lyrics by heart. I've been expecting you. My name is Anel. I've been accorded to the rank of lieutenant within the Order of Twin Adder, and that I may better assist Lady Alice with her endeavors here in the 12's Wood. Such authority has allowed me to act without interference from local soldiery, and to conduct a preliminary investigation of the Elder Springs fragment. From what we have seen of the exterior, the structure shares many common features with the one you explored in La Matea, and likely plays host to a similar complement of guardians. But I fear words alone will do little to prepare you for what lies ahead. Pray seek out my comrade to the south and west. He is charged with observing all that occurs in the vicinity of the fragment, and will be well placed to show you the thing, if nothing less. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna fly over there. What's the incentive for that again? So, as a team, I believe it's 600? Yeah, 600 raised between the whole team. Yeah, so the way we have our goals set up is that each person has their campaign goal set up to $200 each. And between all of us, that would hopefully eventually total up to 2K total. And we also have plans for stretch goals and if we do hit over 2K as a team, so. But we will cross that bridge when we get to it. This guy? It looks like it would be very easy to push this guy off the cliff. What business brings you to this broken land? Unless you fancy being ground to a bloody pulp under the granite fist of a wandering golem, I suggest you booger up. Oh, my apologies, sir. Lady Alice did send word of your impending arrival, but it would seem I've grown rather too accustomed to shooing away curious sellswords and reckless explorers. Behold, if you will, one of the fallen shards of the Red Moon, Delamund. Our initial survey uncovered no evidence of the Empire's presence, which, while fortunate itself, meant the approach to the fragment had yet to be cleared. After much effort, however, we succeeded in carving out a semblance of a path which should grant you access to the entrance. That, I'm afraid, is where our progress ended. The interior? Well, assuming that the architecture of this hull resembles the first, the master controls you seek will be located in the bottommost layer, past all the ingenious and deadly defenses of which the ancient elegants seem so indecently fond. If you would know more, I'm afraid there's nothing for it but to brave the depths of the fragment yourself. Lady Alice will soon be arriving in Fulgore. Pray do not tarry on your way back to the lieutenant's post. I imagine our young mistress would be most eager to commence the expedition. The road ahead promises peril plenty, and I would humbly suggest that this is not the occasion to stint on preparation or provisions. May the 12 watch over you. I'll do my best to contribute to make that happen within reason. Of course, there is no pressure to donate. If you are unable, but... Is this... Okay, yeah, that's where I need to go. But just watching our streams and, spreading the word is can also help. So much pressure, there's no pressure whatsoever. Alright. I trust the private's explanation was worth the journey. There's someone mowing the lawn outside. Simply securing an approach to the fragment's entrance proves a monumental task. I dare not think what defining its inner defenses will entail. If there's aught I might do to aid you. Oh dear. Lady Alice. Oh, I apologize, Master Alphanod. Has there been a change of plan? Arianja informed me of the impending expedition. I really came to exchange a few words with my fellow scion before he disappeared into the depths of the second coil. Though I would strenuously deny it were she were present, my sister's admiration and affection for her grandsire exceeds even my own. Upon the matter of his legacy, therefore, Alice was wont to go above and beyond the call of duty. In our grandfather's absence, she has made the salvation of Erzia her personal crusade. 'Twas that which prompted her to brave the perils of the first coil, yet the fact that she risked her life in this manner is not the greatest of my concerns. No, it's her subsequent fixation upon my grandfather's shade that worries me most. This quest to rid the word of Bahamut must not become a quest to save a man long dead. My sister must needs have a better reason to fight. Time will come, the fate of this realm must rest upon our shoulders, and when it does, we must be strong in our resolve, and certain of the stakes for which we risk all. There's a wide difference between fighting for the good of Erzia, and for fighting for the love of a man who died for the good of Erzia. Alice must choose her own path. She cannot rely on grandfather to choose it for her, for he is gone. I'm glad it is with you with whom she takes this journey. If Alice is to discover a deeper purpose, then we're better to find one than at the side of Erzia's greatest champion. It was there that I found mine, after all. But 'tis past time I was gone. Fair fortune your endeavors. Lieutenant Anel, was it? I appreciate you making no mention of my presence here to my sister. Lady Alice is due to arrive at any moment. I shall abide in confident expectation of your triumphant return. Okay. So quite a bit of build up before I actually... Oh, there it is. Okay. We're ready. Got his head there. I'll drink some water. What I said. I am having like the bad connection thing show up here and there. Make sure I'm connected to the right Wi-Fi. Yeah, we're good. Maybe doing a speed test real quick. Look fine to me, no lag here. Yeah, it does seem like most of my lag is just sort of in the game. Santa, are we good? Can you register for the duty though? What? Or... oh, yes. I unlocked it. I was distracted. Please, we gotta go fight the dragon. Wang. I did consider recording my own Quag voice clip actually, but we'll stick with that one for now. For now. Smartphone is from the emote, by the way. I say. Still a Tomberry. Get off your fucking phone. Let's go fight some stuff. You got games on your phone. Oh, what the heck? Creepy. How strange. Why could we not see all this before? I suppose it's only to be expected that corrupted crystals should accompany a disturbance of this magnitude. After all, the fragment likely pierced the ground to a depth of many hundred of yalms. Swirling acer leaking from the wound must warp the very air, creating a veil that hides these formations from view. Well, it's not as if we expected this to be a straightforward task. Let's tread carefully, shall we? Also, she looks particularly tiny compared to Xantok in the Tomberry outfit. It is imperative that we win through the depths of this structure and disable the mechanism that powers Bahamut's regeneration. Of course, if we should chance to encounter my grandfather upon the way, we should not let him go again, and while there's still hope that he may yet be saved. But mayhap we should put such thoughts from our minds until after we have successfully gained entrance to the place. The opening up ahead seems to be a suitable point of ingress. At least they and Alphanon haven't had their growth spurts yet. Elzen don't get tall until their 20s or so. And the question becomes like how much time actually like passes within the game. Am I gonna walk up to one of these expansions and suddenly they're tall? The official answer is everything takes place in a year, which is bullshit and we all hate it. I mean, Chula is doing her thing where she's watching every episode of the Pokemon anime to figure out how much time actually does pass. There we go. Does it have a less bullshit time time progression in the Pokemon anime? Funny crab looking guy. Legit parts of the game where you have to sail across the ocean to enter content and back without teleporting. Realistically, several years should have passed by now. Realistically. Two to three would be my guess at least. I suppose. So I'm gonna make sure I actually look at the gear this time. Need. Okay. How many is in this third? 4 or 5, I think. We're good. Got into the next duty while I was still on the loading screen. Just point at it and it opens. That's how doors work. Oh, this guy? That armor. No, it couldn't be. Be on your guard. That defies all reason that he should live. I know of only one who wears such armor. He whom the Empire raised as high as the Black Wolf himself. The legatus of the Seventh... Seventh? Yeah, the Seventh Legion. I speak of the madman who brought the meteor project to fruition. We face the Right Raven, Nail Van Darnus, harbinger of the Seventh Umbral Era. Nail Van Darnus? Are you amnesiac? Or, I guess not. That was the name of the fool who perished upon the eve of the promised Age of Glory. It should not be uttered within these hallowed halls. Okay. Scary. Out of love for his loyal servant, the one true deity named me Nail Darnus. Each of the Guardian legions are numbered to reference in Final Fantasy. 7-1 is the one that brought down Meteor. Meteor is the big threat in 7, okay. The one true deity. Bahamut, he speaks of Bahamut. Oh, Lord Bahamut, thy name is as sweet water to parched lips. How my heart swells at thy sacred touch. Oh dear. This blessed sanctum is the domain of my God and his beloved children. Seek to defile its glory, and he will answer to me. Are you fighting you right? Okay, no, you're just eating yourself off a cliff, I guess. Oh dear. Scary. How is this possible? From what Alphinaud told me, Nail was slain on the eve of the calamity. Whatever the truth of the matter, we must be on our guard. There can be no reasoning with the worshippers of a primal. Alright. Outer coil. This looks complicated. Unless it's just killing things. I guess it's just a gauntlet. See where he get. Okay, no. I thought I was just gonna kill them too quickly for me to before I can actually cast spells. Yep. I don't need to do anything except sit pretty and not get hit by anything. Great. Freaking mirrorless. Oh god. Or I guess Melazine. She wishes she was mirrorless. Two all hits. That's all it took from Sandhawk. Okay, let me cast my lots. There we go. Weapon deployments. Once again, we have already queued up while I'm on the loading screen. Okay, we're good. At least the timer is long enough that it won't like time out while the game is loading. Orb. It's Mace 2.0. I will keep close. I'm reminded of the passages beneath Castro Mossidens. We must have traveled quite some distance below the surface. Or the same tunnels. 12 be good. Surely they cannot continue all the way down from the upper floors. It is difficult to see inside, but I have a terrible feeling those corridors house more of the dreadful guardians you have already faced. It's said that the elegants excelled in the creation of chimerical beasts, and that the Red Moon teemed with a thousand fantastical monstrosities, also prevent the enemies of the ancient empire from releasing the Elder Primal. I wonder, the creatures that prowl these halls, could they be the beloved children of which Neil spoke? Well, this is yet another mystery to ponder upon our return. Shall we continue onwards? Onward. Let's go. Okay. It does look like we can just sort of walk over, though. Oh dear. Okay, it's dead. Oh. Oh, we're good. Little bulkhead. What is that? Oh, that's a funky little guy. Funny little dude. Hold on. Get over there. The Avatar? Look a little different, buddy. I can't move. Can't move. Oh. Oh, we wiped. That happened. Give us a shortcut at least. See, Talk, I thought you would two-shot this guy at least. It seems like he just sort of locked us into place. Like that. Okay, we're good. It's like a little funny robot frogman. Cute. Now he's dead. Didn't kill him fast enough the first time. Whatever that mechanic was is not meant to be solved by just two people. Ah, great. Okay. Loot. 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 I think my inventory is starting to fill up, actually. Unable to obtain? Oh, okay. We'll just pass. Dint. Dint. Come wrench. Turn 4. This one I might let live just a bit. Just a bit. Make him sweat a little bit. Oh, we're good. Careful, Ollie say. This is clearly a boss arena. Well, what the heck is this? That truly cannot be Talaman. How... where are we? The fighting resting place of Nail Van Darnus. I'm gonna fight you here, I assume. This is a grave for the undeserving. And for a crime of trespassing upon my god's sanctuary, this place shall be serve as your grave too. No. Oh. Unmasked. Oh. In honor of his failure, Nail Van Darnus felt the currents of ether begin to bear away his essence. But before oblivion could claim blast of him, the divine reached out, and I was born. Then did the words of my god resound in mine ears. Bring unto mine enemies a crushing defeat, that they might know despair without end, and claim thee as victory of which thou wert once denied. Oh. Terrifying. Also kind of attractive. Oh god. It would seem that little remained of Nail's existence when Bahamut plucked him from the brink of oblivion, and the result was this strange simulacrum. Nevertheless, her orb speaks great power. She channels the rage of the elder Primal himself. Lord Bahamut, thy wish is my command. None shall scrape thy unquenchable fury. Come, ye dull, unthinking beast, bare your teeth. Oh god. They will fail you not in the calamity to come. Actually, I'm stepping back to let Xantok handle it. Okay. Oh. What is this? I got like a weird little seed on me. I feel like I should probably stay away. Oh god. I died. What's she doing? Does she have like a bear herb or something? She just sort of keeps blowing me up. I returned this red drink. My order of cherry spark hasn't come in yet, but my mom gave me 2 cherry sticks for on the go that she found. Hell yeah. I need to buy more drink mixes, actually. Oh. At the very least, it looks like she barely does any damage to you. She just sort of floats there menacingly. Oh, I see why you want me over. Okay. I see. I understand. I understand. Oh, that changed. Well, we wiped. Now she can die, okay. It seems like she has multiple phases, so... Can you not actually, like, hit her in this phase? Or no, you didn't hit her fast enough, okay. I cannot, I see. You gotta be faster on the draw. At the very least, it does seem like she can't really do that much damage to you. Seeing the little Tomberry head singing on the rock is kind of funny. Just have to be not in the center when that next phase starts, because that tower dropping was an insta-kill. I see, okay. And I guess the second phase starts once Mega Flare pops up. What are you doing to my dead body? Don't dance on my dead body. Get ready, one-shot her. There we go. Dead. What is this? Second coil Bahamut complete. Nap time for her. Okay. I'll figure out my loot real quick. Read. High Elegant Baron Axe. Oh, it's a weapon for Pewless, which I'm not, so. It's a pretty cool weapon, actually. It looked like one. Big ass claws. The claw. Oh. Poor creature. Would that you had never been born. You had surrendered your physical form and collapsed into ether. But Bahamut denied you death and imprisoned you with what little was left of you in an ethereal shell resembling what, I wonder? Which is from your memory, perhaps. But that shell is now broken, and your primal deity seems disinclined to sustain your existence. My primal deity, I kneel to no Akon. What need I have to beg the favor of such filth? I am Neil von Darnus, legatus of the 7th Legion. No, a moment, my thoughts are clouded. This body is not mine own. Could it be that you spoke the truth? Zion sorcel about the Lesser Moon's ancient prisoner. It will not happen again. You speak as if Bahamut is no longer controlled by you. Or as if Bahamut no longer controlled you, even. But that is impossible. Once a primal ensnares a mind, it cannot be freed. Unless Muhammad simply relinquished his claim, what need has he of a broken spirit bound for the ethereal realm? Is that how we untemper people? By beating them within an inch of their life? Oh, then I should fall prey to the very influence I sought to purge from the land. The irony is galling. But do not assume that all my actions were chosen for me. It was my will that the Meteor Project be resurrected. Mine and none other. Yet it seems my grand designs were destined to fail. Even the ungentle release of death was denied me. Neil, please, you must tell us more of the calamity. You must know the truth of what has befallen the world. It must become of my grandfather, Archon Louis. You are Louis's grandchild. The fates are generous with their cruelty. Continue on if you would have your answers. They await you at the terminus of your path. Know that this path leads only to despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving. Why do you say this? Grandfather will be freed once we put a stop to Bahamut's restoration, will he not? What are you not telling us? Seal yourself, child. Only unbending resolve and merciless strength can conquer what lies ahead. Then we can do naught but weep under the pall of their own misery, as did the frail child I once was. Jesus Christ. Silent, chattering raven, your wretched wings are broken, and you shall soar no more. Impaled. Crimson moon, your brilliance sears mine eyes. Terrifying. Well, that was weird. I recognized that voice, but never would he say such words. Come, let us finish what we came to do. All will be put all right when the final hulk lies dormant. Grandfather will be himself again. I'm sure of it. Looks like he's made out of wood. Bahamut regenerates more swiftly than I anticipated. Let us hope that disabling this coil will serve to slow the process. The display seems different, but the controls seem to mimic the mechanism we found in La Nicea Hulk. It shouldn't pose a problem. Forgive me. The moment I beheld Nail's transformation, hope wilted in my heart. I do not believe you could stand against the manifestation of Bahamut's power. For all your fabled strength and skill, I felt certain that I was going to lose you, just as I lost my grandfather. Well, you did, technically, but... you know, even he, a man for whom naught seemed impossible, was humbled before Bahamut's might. What you need is a Tomberry. And yet, look how far we have come. 'Tis incredible the feats of which we are capable, our boundless potential. 'Twas this capacity for greatness, I believe, that grandfather so dearly wished to protect. With all that has occurred, I come to understand that much at least. Point at it until it breaks. done, shall we make our way back to the surface and gather our thoughts? We have seen much that will benefit from Arianja's learned perspective. Oh. Oops. Oh, what the heck? Would you do that to your own granddaughter? Old man. Grandfather, it is you. Then why? Abandon this quest, Alice. I will not countenance further sabotage of the coils. Sabotage? But we must disable the coils if we are to prevent Bahamut's revival. Your defiance seals your fate. Old man, are you tempered? No. No, you are not who I thought you were. Grandfather would never... Do I have to adopt your grandchildren now? Foolish girl. How could the right Raven allow herself to be bested by such sniveling opponents? Yeah, listen well. We all exist at the pleasure of one divine will. And the word of Bahamut is absolute. I'm sorry, Alice. I think I'm gonna have to kill your grandpa. Scurry back to your holes, vermin. You have been granted this one reprieve. Why should you be so foolish as to crawl into my lord's domain again? I will crush the life from you myself. Well. That light in grandfather's eyes. He has suffered the same fate as Nail. My grandsire is no more. That was not but a phantom that profanes his noble memory. This mockery must be expunged. I will not rest until I free grandfather's soul from Bahamut's tyranny. Not gonna be enough time to go into the next set of warriors today. We can fight Odin instead, I suppose. Do you hear me, Bahamut? Your time is at an end. Erzea and my family will be avenged. Oh, where's my way out? There it is. Get out of here. Can always do the next set of raids next time, I suppose. I'm not 100% sure what my schedule's gonna look like after VTuber SummerSlam. It really depends on how exhausted. Ooh, hold on, I need to talk to Alice first while I'm here. I guess we can just queue. It is a 20-minute wait. Jesus Christ. Truly, it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to northern Danelin again, it would appear. I must thank you. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. But you need not tarry on my account. That danger has passed. Pray go on ahead. And apprise Ryanja of all that has occurred. I will hydrate also. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly. I would rest here a while. Water bay. We're missing what? A tank and 2 healers? Man. Always the healers. Alright. Can at least get myself to the Waking Sands. I should also probably check out my my inventory at all the stuff that I got. I don't really play this game between streams, so I'll just situate myself here. Not do the quest yet. Oh wait, that's actually a completely different account, isn't it? Billy Didi Don Jr. the third. Dang. Alright. Just gotta situate myself in front of Mariaja. Crazy how that works. I don't know if we'll actually get the queue ready before I have to end stream. It's a freaking 20-minute wait. Just gotta situate myself here. I'm not really sure how my schedule's gonna work after the VTuber SummerSlam. It's possible that I probably won't actually stream on Monday depending on how tired I am. You say when to call it, boss? I'll at least look at my inventory real quick. Imagining Toko registration and gear coffer? I don't really need to open these though, right? Because I can just sort of buy stuff from the Elegant Tombstone people. What are these? Aetherstone hand gear? When affixed to gear, augments the gear strength. Okay. Speaking of, check your tombstones. What's the button for that again? Control C. Tombstones? I think that's a lot. I think that's enough to buy stuff. Please, so maybe we'll head back. More silly looking gear to match my silly looking cap that I took off because it's ugly as hell. So many shiny rectangles. It really is. I'm kind of melting a little bit. It's really hot. Summer is kicking my ass. Why is someone dead here in the middle of Olda? How does that happen? They're probably a blue mage and you self-destruct. A body has been found. Coverage you can see for other classes if you decide to level sub. Most of them are items might as well be sold to NPCs since you can't sell them to players in a free trial. However, I am still maxed out on money. Okay. Let's see. It's Ironworks gear, I think. Blue mages are Voltorbs. Auto casting I already have. I guess I might as well get the Magitech rod. Hold on, why is it when I try it on I'm naked? I'll just get whatever is better than what I have already, so... Levels of casting I already have. Boots of casting. Alright. That's default for Troy on the bottom. There's typing. At the bottom there's a button where you can also see how it looks when you're wearing your current gear. Alright, let's do the recommended stuff. Oh, this actually looks pretty neat. The coat looks pretty neat. The hat is so ugly. I'll be lurking. I guess the hat looks a little bit better with the coat. Funny glow stick. But I don't like it. I like to have my head out. Also, that's the bottom half of the face reveal. Yeah. My head is out to breathe, finally. Fully. I can't imagine the pants looking too different from what I have now, unless it's also glowy and weird. It doesn't look too bad. I'd say we'll keep queued for maybe like another 5 minutes, and if we don't get Odin by then, we'll just call it for today. 8 minutes have already passed. I do want to get my stuff repaired real quick, actually. Where's the repair person again? I don't remember where they are. What are Oz's pronouns? I think Oz in particular, he, or he, they. Unfortunately, you can't choose they, them pronouns, for the game itself, but... Oh, there you go. Here, all... I have money to spend, so I might as well. I don't think we're gonna get Odin. I wish I had more options, yeah. Or at least just have like a way to like choose your pronouns like they do in like cassette beats, I think. What if I travel to... Actually, just go ahead and on QS. I'll end the stream by doing 1 round of Mahjong. One round of Mahjong. Mahjong is over here. Novice, intermediate, we're doing advanced. I'm curious, but I'm gonna be so confused. It is a learning experience. I should probably do all simples. Wait, what wind am I? I'm south wind, okay. Three, four. Do I call chi? No, we don't need to. Ah, dang it. I'll just Tomberry kick my ass. Come on. They do enough of that as they do normally. What do I want to do here? Two, three, four, five, six. I could probably go for a straight, maybe. Yes. Yes. If I could get maybe a half flush, that would be great. Gee. Gee. Please, I need wand tiles. Stop giving me bamboo tiles. Or dots tiles, please. Please. We're gonna run out of... okay. Well... I don't know if I want to go for all symbols here, maybe. Keep giving me honor tiles though, okay. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, okay. Horichi. Need 4 or 7 mon, I think. I don't know if it says like how many tiles are left. For the hand that I need. Well, we drew. At least I'm not in last place. I'm Northwind, okay. Could go for all triplets, maybe. If I can get another pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this preemptively, assuming that hope that I get all triplets. To get rid of. If I didn't discard my other 3s, I would already have a hand. Okay. I should probably do some more Reiki Steady streams at some point. I just have so many games that I'm playing right now that I haven't had a chance to. I haven't had a way to squeeze them in. This one, we're going for a half flush. Do I want that? I think I want that. Do I want to call Chandon? I don't think I really want to. I could call Pawn, but if I call Pawn, then I'm just waiting to get a pair, which is kind of annoying to do. Also, if I take this, I'm also waiting for a pair. There we go. We're good. I think this is actually the first time I've actually won a hand. There we go. Mungun. We're going for all simples, I think. What do I get rid of? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? we're good. I think. Do you think I need a... no, I think we're good on pairs, actually. Excuse me. One, two, three, four. Dang it, okay. I gotta run out of tiles before I can do anything. Okay. Yeah. No tenya. Why are we going to South? I don't want to be into South. I want to end stream already. Dang it. Let me do a half outside hand for this one. I could do all terminals, actually. Okay. I just need to actually pull some tiles that are actually useful for me. Or not. "12-hour mahjong stream?" No, this happens every time I play mahjong. Like, at the end of the stream. I think it's gonna take only like 15 minutes, or like 5 or 15 minutes. It didn't take like half an hour. Oh god, I'm doing little simples. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Please, I'm only gonna ask this once, but if this Tomberry can please kick my ass so we can end the game, that'd be great. Do 6, 7, 8. We're gonna run out of tiles. I know we're in free temp, but I have 10 pies, so it's fine. Please, I need someone to win. So I can end stream, please. I beg of you. This was a bad idea. I'm also really hungry. I could really go for like some ramen right now. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Reachy. There we go. Awesome. Usually, like, when mahjong rounds go this long, it's because there's like a rule that that says that the winner has to have like a certain amount of points before the round actually ends. So I'm East Wind, so that doesn't really help me. Okay. I hope you're able to escape mahjong soon. I really could go for some ramen right now. I need to be free. Yeah, we'll call pawn. G on that. 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And do it for 2 or 5. There we go. Please, is this enough for me to win? I guess not. Does it say how many points that I need? I don't think it does. Three, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still need a 5th. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. I see. Well, that's fine. My fellows, can I please be freed? Withdraw from the match? No. We play Mahjong matches to the end. Even if I have to suffer for it. We'll do half outside hand, I think. Please let me leave. Refuses to leave. Look. This is a mess of my own making. I might as well ride it to the end. That's fine. Also, I am in first place, so... Honestly, if I can steal, like, any amount of points from Behemoth, it should send Behemoth into the negatives, and that should end the round. The thing about also the prizes is that Xantok told me specifically not to look at the Mahjong prize list, I think. Because apparently there's spoilers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll take it. I just need 7 Mon. You can always get them later though, right? Yeah, after I've seen the spoilers. Well, we did it. I'm at least first place. We're good. Okay, I'm free. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to just me.